All right, are we so excited to finally put everything together and be able to sketch a quadratic equation from standard form? I think we can do it. So I'm going to go through this pretty quick because most of this should be reviewed for most of us, and there's previous videos that break all of this down that will be more helpful. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to factor this to find our factored form. Then we can find the zeros from the factored form. Then we can, once we have the zeros, we can find the x-coordinate of the vertex, plug it back into our equation, and find the vertex. So let's do it. First step in factoring, we want to identify our a, b, and c. Well, our a is 1. It's the number before the x squared. B is the number before x, so it's 2. And c is the number by itself. It's -8. Okay. Then a times c goes in the top, so -8 times 1 is -8. 2 goes in the bottom. You're going to solve the puzzle. What two numbers multiply together to get -8, add together to get 2? Well, -8 only has a few things that multiply together to get that. It either could be -4 and 2, or it could be 4 and -2. Well, the one that's going to get me the 2 when I add them is going to be 4 and then -2. So remember, you multiply together to get this, add together to get that. Okay, now we can move on to our factored equation. So remember, it's going to look something like this, where you take this 4, put that in there first, so x plus 4. Okay, then you're going to have the same thing again, so x, and this time it's going to be -2. So that's how you put that in your factored form. Then we move on to our zero product property. So you're just going to simply take both of these, set them equal to 0, and solve both of them. So let's just do this one first. -4, it's a one step. 0 minus 4 is -4. So there's one of my zeros. Then this one we're going to add 2 because it's already -2. Those cancel out, and we get x equals 2. Okay. Boom, I got my zeros. So we're going to go plot these points. 2 and -4. Okay, now we're basically up to where we have been working from in the last problem. So x coordinates, we're going to go take our average. So -4 plus 2 equals -2. Divide that by 2. Well, that equals -1. So we know that the x is going to be -1. So it's going to be somewhere along this. I'm not going to draw the line of symmetry this time. So -1 is the answer there. Okay, finally, you're going to take this and you're going to plug it into your equation up here to both x's. So what does that look like? So you're going to take y equals parentheses -1, close your parentheses, squared, plus 2, parentheses, -1 again, close your parentheses, -8. Type that in your calculator. So we're going to move to our calculator, just delete all this old stuff. So parentheses, -1, parentheses squared, parentheses, -1, parentheses squared, plus 2, parentheses, -1, close your parentheses, then -8. Okay, we got -9. So y equals -9. So the vertex is our x, which is -1, our y, which is -9. We can plot that point, -1, -9 down here. And then finally, you're just going to connect them with a quadratic looking graph. And there you go.